Hello everyone, welcome to the next game in the Washington Nationals replay. The Nationals are kind of reeling, losers of 4 in a row after winning 20 of the first 25 games. They dropped to 20-9 now on the season. This is the final game of the 4-game series with the Cardinals. The Cardinals are going for the sweep, winning 3 in a row. And on the mound for the Nationals, it'll be Stephen Strasburg. He's got a record of 3-1 with a 1.74 ERA in the replay. 41 in the third innings pitched, 26 hits, 12 runs, 8 earned, 11 walks, and 46 strikeouts. He'll be opposed by Cardinal right-hander Dakota Hudson. Checks in 2-3 with a 3.90 ERA. 30 innings pitched, 23 hits, 14 runs, 13 earned, 22 walks, and 20 strikeouts. So a little bit concerning there for the Hudson walking more than striking out, which is not a good sign. Cardinals enter the game 20-10, while the Nationals are 20-9. All right, so let's look at the starting lineups for both teams. And this time, the Nationals, if they don't win today, it's going to be their own fault because the last game the Nationals played, they kind of had their B team out there. Well, this is the Cardinal B team right here. Wong's at second, Jerko's at third, Carpenter's at first, Ozuna in left, O'Neill in right, Bader in center, Wieters catching, Munoz at short, and Hudson on the mound. So there's no Paul Goldschmidt, no Paul DeYoung, no Yadier Molina, and no Jose Martinez. So 4 of their starters that are normally in the lineup are not there. They're getting the day off. For the Nationals, it'll be Eaton, Robles, Kendrick, Adams, Gomes, Dozier, Defoe, Taylor, and Strasburg. And after this series, after this game is over, the Nationals will hit the road to Philadelphia, head up to Citizens Bank Park to take on the Phillies. And when they do that, Juan Soto will go on the disabled list. So I've kind of went ahead a little bit here. And the next move, Juan Soto will go on the injured list and Andrew Stevenson will be called up. Soto is available to pinch hit in this game if need be. We shall see. So with those festivities out of the way, let's bring in Nationals Park. And we'll get the stadium card there. Get it all ready to go. Still pretty good daylight outside, some good sunshine, so I think I won't need the overhead light this time around. I think we'll be okay without it. Bring in the scorebook and make sure, I think looks like everything will fit because I got the camera up or the phone up high enough to where I think it can capture everything. Okay, so I think we are ready to go. Hopefully the Nationals are, like I said, losers of 4 in a row, so they could certainly use one. And if they can't beat this B-team Cardinal lineup, then I'm not sure what else to say about it. Now, as soon as I mentioned the sun being out, the clouds just came over. So I'm wondering if I need to do a lamp here. Let's check some lighting. I'm not sure that'll work. Let's see. Actually, I think that's not too bad. I think it's better with the lighting, actually. So I think we're going to use that. In fact, I can move this over. See if I can't get a little bit better lighting on the subject. So I think that's going to work all right. We shall see. We'll try it, see how it goes. All right, so Stephen Strasburg finishing up those warm-up tosses. Again, he's 3-1 with a 1.74 ERA, so he is being called on to be the stopper to stop this 4-game losing streak. This game was played May 2nd. All right, we are ready to go. Kolten Wong to lead it off. He's hitting .327, 3 homers and 10 driven in. Strasburg 3-5. We're going straight to the ballpark. First roll of the game, we go to Nationals Park. Lots of home runs on Nationals Park. Wong only has a 5 though. 1-6, and he found a home run to the pull side, but that's a 14. He's a 5, so the pull side for Wong is the right field side. So it's just a deep fly to right field that Robles hauls in, 1 away. In case you're wondering about the home run checks, when it's off the ballpark and it fails, it's an automatic out. When you go over here and we check the batter card and it fails, the batter gets the swing. But when it's off the ballpark, it's an out. All right, here's Jed Jerko. Little used Jed Jerko, only hitting 200, no homers or runs driven in. 1-2, strikeout chance, 18 is too high for that, so Jerko gets the swing. 1-3, ground ball to short, And Defoe puts it away. Over to Adams, 2 down. And here's Matt Carpenter. He's playing first base today in place of Goldschmidt. Carpenter normally the starting third baseman. And he's checking in at 282, 6 homers and 16 driven in. Strasburg 2-4, and against a left-hander, that's an automatic out. Let's see what the automatic out is. It's a ground ball to third. So Kendrick makes the play. Innings over. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the bottom of the first. It is St. Louis nothing, and the Nationals coming to bat. So Strasburg off to a good start. Now just needs to do like Ringo Starr saying, get a little help from his friends. He'll get by with a little help from his friends. Dakota Hudson finishing up those warm-up tosses, facing Adam Eaton. Eaton checking in 288, 5 homers and 24 driven in. 5-6, hit by pitch, first chance. He's a 14. That's a 2, so Adam Eaton gets plunked. First batter of the game. And we had some history with that in the previous game with a lot of hit by pitches. So home plate umpire Marvin Hudson has already issued a warning. Next hit batter is an ejection. So both pitchers have been placed on notice. All right, can't leave Eaton too fast. He's got an attempt of 2. -1 from Hudson is a 1 for a jump. Nothing happening. So here's Robles. Hudson, 6-5. Possible error on a throw. 5-1. Single past third base. There is no throw involved in that because the base running is done by run rating, not by throw rating. So it is going to be a single. And to get from first to third, you have to have a 6, and Eaton's only a 5. So Eaton will stop at second base. So there was no throw to worry about. But the first 2 are on, and that's a good sign for the Nationals. They can break that dormant offense and get some runs going. No strategy roll because there is no pickoff attempt. And Eaton, only attempt is a 2. You cut it in half, it's a 1. We're not going to worry about it. So he's not going to try to steal third. All right, here is Howie Kendrick. He checks in 321, 5 homers, 17 driven in. He's really fallen off the pace because he was over 400 not that long ago. Here's Hudson, 4-2, and that's a range play. So let's see who the range is on. 2-2. Single to center, but the range is on Bader. He's a 5, so if this is a 5 or less, he will, anything other than 6, then Bader will catch it. And Bader makes the play. Takes a hit away from Howie Kendrick. Now, can the runner, Eaton is a 5. You lose 3 going from center field from second to third. You lose 3. That makes him down to a 2. Bader's a -2, makes it to a 0, so Eaton cannot advance. He has no opportunity. Matt Adams is up next, 250 hitter, 4 homers and 9 driven in. 3-4. Walk chance against the righty, but Adams is a lefty, so it is a blank. Go to Adams' card. 6-5. That's a single to left field for Adams. See if Eaton can score. The single to left, you add 1 to score from home from second. So Eaton's already a 5. That makes him a 6. Ozuna's a -1. That would make him a 5. So anything other than a 6 and he will score. That's a 2. He scores. So Adam Eaton crosses the plate, and the Nationals have the first lead they've had for a very long time. The Matt Adams RBI single. Robles from first to third. Let's see here. To go from first to third, you lose 2 on the base running rating. And Ozuna's a -1, so you're going to lose 3. Robles is a 4, make him a 1. So they're gonna just hold him at second base, I do believe. All right, they're gonna hold him at second base. Puts runners at first and second with 1 out, and Yan Gomes the batter. Gomes checks in 235, 4 homers, 11 driven in. Cardinals looking for the double play. 4-4 is a strikeout chance. They'll take that too if they can get it, and they do. So strikeout of Gomes for out number 2. Dakota Hudson gets a big strikeout there. There's 2 away for Brian Dozier. He's checking in at 253, 3 homers and 10 driven in. 6-1 strikeout chance. That's a 9, and that's a 9. So he strikes him out barely, but he got him. And so Dakota Hudson rebounds and only gives up the 1 run. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. At the end of 1, it is the Nationals 1 and the Cardinals nothing. And that's the first time I could say the Nationals had a lead in quite some time. So Steven Strasburg is going to try to protect that as we go to the top of the second. And it'll be Marcell Ozuna leading things off. Ozuna, 234 hitter, 6 homers, 14 driven in. Strasburg, 2-3 is a range play again, so we're going to Ozuna for a range play. 2-4, that's a question mark 9 against a right-hander. Anything up through a 14 is a hit. That's a 7, which means we got a double, but it's a range play. So the Robles, the right fielder, could take this double away. His range is a 4. This is anything other than a 5 or 6, then Robles will rob that double. He cannot. It's going to fall in. So Ozuna, leadoff double. Robles just not able to get to it. Marcell Ozuna with a leadoff double. Roll the strat roll check for a pickoff. Nothing happening. Here's Tyler O'Neill. 150. I'm sorry, it should be Bader, not O'Neill. Oh, it is O'Neill. I'm sorry, I got it backwards. 286 hitter, no homers, 2 driven in limited duty. Strasburg, 3-3. He's not tired, so there's no single. O'Neill, 3-4. That's a star 5, which is a fly to left. That's out number 1. Runner on second has to hold. Brings up Harrison Bader. He's hitting 158, 3 homers and 8 driven in. Nothing on the strategy roll. Strasburg, 4-1, strikeout plus, and he got him. So that's 2 down. Bader is out of there. Brings up Matt Wieters. Little use Matt Wieters because Molina does most of the catching. He's hitting 111, no homers or runs driven, and he's probably 1 for 9 on the season, I'm thinking. Meant to roll the strategy, forgot, not going to worry about it. 3-6, home run question mark. Home run question mark. Against a left-hander, switch hitter batting left, 1-12, that passes. So Wieters with a 17. Wieters, if it's a 17 or less, he gets the home run. It's gone. Matt Wieters, how about that? What kind of luck is this for the Nationals? I forget to roll the strategy roll, so the regular dice comes up with the home run check. And then little used Matt Wieters hits a 2-run homer. But he's got 17 there because he had 11 home runs and only 168 bats, so he's low average but high power. And that's a 2-run homer for Matt Wieters, and the Cardinals lead it 2-1. Strasburg is not very happy right now. So here's Yair Munoz, 182, no homers or runs driven in. He's a utility part-time player that comes off the bench, but today is giving the shortstop the game off, the normal shortstop, Paul DeYoung, giving him the day off. Strasburg, 3-1, and that's a strikeout chance, 10 too high. Munoz gets the swing. 3-2, it's popped to short, inning's over. But the 2-run homer from Matt Wieters, a big blow, 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the bottom of the second. It is St. Louis 2 and Washington 1, so the Nationals lead did not last very long. So they're playing catch-up again. They're playing a lot of Hines 57 games with all these catch-ups. Here's Wilmer Defoe. Defoe, 225, 2 homers and 10 driven in. Hudson, 2-6 is a strikeout chance. 15's too much. Go to Defoe. 1-1, ground ball to third. Jerko makes the play, 1 down. Brings up Michael Taylor, 056 hitter. No homers or runs driven in. Hudson, 5-3, strikeout chance, 16, got him. Michael Taylor down on strikes, 2 down. For Strasburg, number 9 hitter, and again, since they've been losing, the pitcher's been batting 9th. They were winning when the pitcher was batting 8th. I think that was just a coincidence, but that's just the way it's been working. 5-3, strikeout chance, he's gone. 1-2-3 inning. Go the Nationals. We go to the third. It is St. Louis 2, Washington 1. And it'll be the pitcher, Dakota Hudson, to lead things off against Strasburg. Dakota Hudson, not very good hitter. 078 is his average. Interestingly enough, he must have gotten hit by the pitch at least once. He's got a 14 there. Unusual total. And again, Marvin Hudson's already issued a warning, so anybody gets hit by a pitch, that pitcher is going to be ejected. Strasburg, 1-5, walk plus. He's a 0, though. Plus the 1 from Stadium makes him a 1, plus the 10 for the walk plus makes him an 11. but 13 is too much for that, so he does not walk the pitcher. Hudson 2-1. He's going to line it to short. Defoe with the snag. 1 down. And here's Colton Wong. 4-2, double question mark. 1-18 is an automatic out against a lefty, and that is an automatic out. That's a 9. So let's see what the automatic out is. It's a ground ball, second base. 2 down for Jed Jerko. 2-6, strikeout chance, got him. So 1-2-3 inning for Strasburg here in the third. We go to the bottom of the third. Still 2-1 ball game in favor of the Cardinals. And it will be the top of the order, Eaton, Robles, and Kendrick coming up against Dakota Hudson. Adam Eaton hit by a pitch to start the bottom of the first. Came around to score on the Matt Adams single. 1-3, strikeout chance, that's too much. Eaton, 4-1, question mark 9 against a right-hander, 1-11's a hit. That's a 10. That'll be a triple for Adam Eaton. So Adam Eaton breaking out of the doldrums a little bit with a leadoff triple. Kind of payback for that hit by pitch, I guess, on Dakota Hudson. So he's aboard. Cardinals will play back with nobody out. Once they get one out, they'll probably bring the infield in, but with nobody out, they're going to play back and try to avoid the big inning. Hudson, 5-4, might get a strikeout though. Strikeout there, but 16 is too much, so Robles gets to hit. Robles, 2-4. Fly to center. Is it a sacrifice fly is the question. His sacrifice fly rating is a 2. And it is a good sacrifice fly. Good thing too, because Bader's a -2, so they might have had a tough time going the second way to get it, even though Eaton does run at a 5. It would have been a 1-3 chance. Well, that was a 1-2 chance, and it worked. So Robles sacrifice fly, and we're all tied at 2. That brings up Howie Kendrick. 4-4. That is a strikeout chance. 13's too much. Kendrick gets to swing. 5-4. He's going to single. Single to center field for Kendrick. And Kendrick has 1 attempt, but the -1 there from Hudson, so no strategy roll. Matt Adams, 6-1, strikeout chance, 14, got him. 2 down. And that will bring up Yan Gomes. 5-1, strikeout chance, 19's too much. Gomes, 5-4, fly to left. That's going to end the inning. But the Nationals tie it. The triple by Eaton, sacrifice fly by Robles. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the fourth, tied at 2 here at Nationals Park on getaway evening. Last game of the 4-game set before the Nationals hit the road to take on the Philadelphia Phillies. Bottom of the fourth we go. It will be Matt Carpenter to lead it off in Strasburg. 6-3, strikeout plus, got him. Carpenter out on strikes. 1 down from Marcell Ozuna. He doubled and scored his first time up on that, scoring on the Wieters homer. 2-4, he's a righty, so that's going to be a blank. Lefty's out, righty's a blank. Ozuna. 6-4, it's going to fly to left. 2 down as Eaton puts it away. Here's O'Neill. 5-6, strikeout chance, 8 will get him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Strasburg. We go to the bottom of the fourth, still 2-2 here at Nats Park. And Brian Dozier will lead things off for the Nationals against Hudson. Brian Dozier struck out his first chance. 2-6, strikeout. He might strike out again. He did. It's a 9, and that's a 9. So struck him out. In fact, he might have struck out on a 9 last time. Trying to remember. It's very possible. Here's Defoe. 5-2. He's not tired, so there's no single there. Defoe, 2-1. But he singles there. Single to left field for Defoe. 1 out single. He's an attempt of 1, but Dakota's a -1, so nothing's going on there. No strategy roll. Michael Taylor, 1-5, strikeout plus, and Taylor's year just seems to be getting worse. Another strikeout. 2 down for Strasburg. 2-3. Walk plus against a lefty, but Strasburg's a righty, so that's a blank. 3-4. Star 4. Ground ball to short, and that's going to end the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the 5th. It is still tied at 2 apiece. And Harrison Bader will lead things off for the Cardinals in the top of the 5th, followed by Wieters and Munoz. 4-6, range play at Nationals Park. Bader, 3-4. That's a ground ball to short. The range of Defoe is only a 2. But he gets it, so Defoe makes the play. Tough chance, but he made it. Here's Wieters. He hit that big home run last time. 5-4, won't do it this time. Strikeout chance, and he got him. So Strasburg gets a modicum of revenge. A modicum of revenge for that prior home run. We go to the Yair Munoz at bat. Look at all those positions Yair Munoz plays. He's a jack of all trades, basically. 5-1's a walk plus. He won't be a jack of a walk, though, because that's a 4 plus a 1 is a 5 plus the 10 is a 15. 17's out of range. He's got to earn it. 2-4, and he did not. He grounds to second to end the inning. So another 1-2-3 inning for Strasburg. He is settled in nicely and trying to keep his team in the game. It's 2-2 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. And top of the order, Adam Eaton. He's been troublesome. He scored both Nationals runs. That's what you're supposed to do if you're a leadoff man, is score runs. He did it via hit by pitch and a triple. 3-4, blank. He's a lefty, so it's a blank. Eaton, 5-5. This time he's going to ground it to first, and Carpenter will take it to the bag himself. 1 away for Victor Robles. Had that big sacrifice fly last time. 4-2 is a range play on Victor Robles. 6-6, double to right field, but it's a range check on O'Neill. He's a 2. Can he stop the double? He can. How about that? Tyler O'Neill in there. Normally Martinez is in there, and he's a 1 range, but O'Neill being in there making it a 2, and they took the double away. How about that? Here's Howie Kendrick. 1-2, strikeout chance, 11's too high. Kendrick, 6-2, grounds to short, inning's over. So a 1-2-3 inning go the Nationals. We go to the 6th. It is 2-2, and this has got the low-scoring makings of a 1969 replay game, the way this is going. As I don't know if it's a quality pitching or less than admirable hitting. Dakota Hudson will lead off. See what he can do against Strasburg. 3-5, that's the ballpark card, so we're going to Nationals Park. 2-4, star 2, and that's a ground ball to short. 1 away, back to the top of the order for Colton Wong. 2-2, no pitch on that wild. 4-1, strikeout plus, got him. Strasburg, except for that, he made that 1 mistake pitch, really. That was a failed range check here, and he made the 1 mistake pitch to Wieters. Other than that, he's been pretty much spot on. Here's Jerko. 3-6, that's a home run question mark. 1-10, and that passes. That passes, so we come over to Jerko. He's a 1-5 to hit a home run. He did it. Do you believe this? Another home run by a backup. First it's Wieters, now it's Jerko. This roll right here of 3-6 has gotten Strasburg twice, bit him twice. Jerko and Wieters. That's 3 runs off of home runs. It's 3-2 Cardinals, and both home runs came when there were 2 outs. Here's Carpenter, 6-3, strikeout plus, and he got him. But the damage is done. The home run by Jerko. And the Cardinals reclaim the lead by the score of 3-2 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Nationals got their work cut out for them. See if they can get somebody off one of their non-contributors to come through and contribute once in a while. Kind of surprise the Cardinals if they can do that. Adams, 6'4". Well, there's a home run check right here. Straight up 6'4". 14. That's a 14. It's gone. Matt Adams, his 5th home run of the season. For the injured Zimmerman, he is filling in pretty nicely. That is his 5th home run, 10th RBI. And just like that, one swing of the bat, we are tied at 3 apiece. Now, check on Dakota Hudson. He can face 24 batters. He has faced 22. So he is very close to his fatigue level. 1-4, wild, nothing's going on. Reboot. 3-1, double question mark. Gomes is a righty. 1-17 is an automatic out. That is an automatic out. And the automatic out is going to be a ground ball to second. Out number 1, and that's going to bring it to Brian Dozier. 1-1, blank, we go to Dozier. 1-5, star 2, ground ball to third, 2 down. And now, this is batter number 25, so Dakota Hudson is tired. So fatigue will chime in if we get those rolls. Defoe, 3-5, ground ball back to the pitcher to end the inning. So Hudson's at least going to go 6. 1 run, a hit, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the 7th, tied at 3 apiece. And we'll see what's going on with Strasburg. He can face 25. He may already be tired, and I might have missed it. Let's see. Nope, he's faced 21. So he's still good, and he is set to bat second next inning. So they want to get Strasburg through 7 if possible, and then pinch hit for him. Right now, here's Ozuna. We'll see what the Cardinals do with Hudson in the bottom half, because it's going to take a while to get to Hudson's spot in the order. Here's Munoz. Again, another 3-6. Do you believe this stuff? Look at this. Another 3-6 on Strasburg. Once again, 3rd time's a charm, and hit it again. That's a 2. It passes. So 1-14, Marcell Ozuna is giving the Cardinals back the lead. And he has. So another home run. He is getting bit by the gopher ball. He has rolled a 3-6 3 times, and each one, the home run check has passed. And is now 4-3 Cardinals. And Strasburg can't catch a break. Here's Tyler O'Neill. 2-2. That's wild. Nothing's happening. 4-5, and that's the ballpark card. So we're going to Nationals Park. 3-1. That's a single plus to left field. Eaton's a -2 arm. O'Neill's a 3. So his base running rating adjusted is a 1. And he has to hold. He cannot make it to second base. It's just a single for O'Neill. So now bullpen activity for the Nationals starting to loom on the horizon, as they do have lefty Tony Sipp loosening. Let's see. O'Neill's a 1. Strasburg's a +1. That's a 3. So you could do a hit and run with Bader, but Bader strikes out a lot, so we're not going to do the hit and run with Bader. We're just going to have Strasburg go ahead and pitch. 4-6, range play at the ballpark for Harrison Bader. 3-1, that's another single plus, but Eaton's a 3. He could take the hit away with a 3 or less. And he cannot, so it's going to get down for a base hit. O'Neill will automatically take third on that. And now Bader's a 4 base runner. -2 from Eaton is a 2. 2 or less, he makes it into a double. And he does not, he has to hold. So now runners are on the corners with nobody out. Matt Wieters coming up. And let's see, Strasburg has faced 24 batters. This would be batter number 25. Matt Wieters is batter number 25. What do they want to do here? They're going to bring in Tony Sipp. They're going to go ahead and pull Strasburg. They're going to bring in Tony Sipp to try to get him through the inning. Although Tony Sipp has not been very good all year, but got to pitch him at some point. Can't keep just not pitching him. So he's going to try it. Tony Sipp, one of their many left. They have 4 left-handers in the bullpen. So Tony Sipp is on to face Wieters. There will be a strategy roll because he does have a pickoff chance, but nothing's happening. Infield is at, let's see, do they want to come in? Yeah, infield is in. Infield is in with nobody out. 5-4, and that's a strikeout chance. That's a 6. Struck him out. So big strikeout for Tony Sipp. Out number 1. That definitely helped. Munoz, the batter. Again, because Sipp is a -2 double play rating, you can't depend on there being a double play, so they're going to again play the infield in. No, nothing on the strat roll. Sip to Munoz, 4-6. That's a blank. We go to Munoz's card. 6-1, star 3. That's a fly to right field. Is it a sacrifice fly? Sacrifice fly rating is a 1. It is a 1, so how about that? Boy, they got some good rolls out of that. Sacrifice fly to right field. And that's going to score O'Neill. That run is charged to Strasburg. It is now 5-3. Favor of the Cardinals. 2 down now with Bader at first. And the pitcher Dakota Hudson coming up, but he's going to be pulled for a pinch hitter because he was tired already to begin with. And they're going to need a pinch hitter. And they've got a lot of good guys on the bench that can pinch hit. Let's see who they want to go to. They're going to go to Jose Martinez to pinch hit. Jose Martinez. And the Nationals may pull. They may go ahead and pull Sip here because Martinez does really well against lefties. So Sip is going to leave. First of all, Strasburg goes 6+. Sip 2/3 of an inning with a strikeout and nothing else. And the right-hander out of the bullpen that's going to come in is Kyle Bearclaw. He's only there to he just wants to get through the inning. They'll pinch hit for him in the bottom half, but they want to get him through the inning without any more damage. And they figure a right-hander is a better chance against Martinez than the lefty Sip. So Kyle Bearclaw is in to face the pinch hitter Jose Martinez. 2 down, runner at first, 2 are already in. We'll roll strategy to see if there's a balk. No balk. Bearclaw to Martinez. 1-1. Strikeout chance. 18's too much. We go to Martinez. 4-3. Ground ball back to the pitcher, and that's going to end the inning. So Bearclaw goes 1/3 of an inning, does the job. Strasburg, though, is going to give up 5 runs, all earned in 6+ innings. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. So let's see. 6 hits in 6 innings for Strasburg. 5 runs. Let's see, he didn't walk anybody. And he struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But he was bitten by the gopher ball. Plain and simple. 3 home runs were the difference in a good outing from Strasburg and a so-so outing. So now with the pinch hitter, the Cardinals will need a new pitcher, and the Nationals will need a pinch hitter for Kyle Bearclaw as well. So let's see who's on the mound for the Cardinals. It will be a right-hander, and it will be John Brebbia, the right-hander. He will be on. Their closer, Jordan Hicks, is unavailable. He has pitched in 2 games in a row, so I have deemed him unavailable for this game. So they'll have to find somebody else to close. But Jordan Hicks is technically unavailable because, except for an emergency, because he has already pitched in 2 games in a row. All right, so Hudson goes 6 innings, and he's going to give up 3 runs, all earned. Total of 6 hits. Let's see, hit a batter, didn't walk anybody. Strikeout, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 strikeouts I've got him for. And he is, if the Cardinals hold on, he would be the winning pitcher and would improve his record to 3-3. Right now, though, it's Brebbia facing Taylor and a pinch hitter for Bearclaw. And the pinch hitter will be Adrian Sanchez. They don't have a lot on the bench. I'm really technically not going to use Soto unless I run out of pinch hitters, because he's technically supposed to be hurt where he can't play. He was on the roster, but they backdated the injured list, so I don't think they really wanted, to use him. I guess they could have if they wanted to, but they never did. So he's going to get a chance if they run out of other players. But right now it is Sanchez, the pinch hitter, here in the bottom of the 7th. First it's Michael Taylor, then it's Sanchez against Brebbia. 3-1 is the ballpark. We're going to Nationals Park. 3-4, and that's a ground ball to short. So Taylor is done, 1 away, and now here's Adrian Sanchez. 6-3, possible error on a throw. 6-1, ground ball to second. That's a 19 though. Wong's only a 4, so he will make the play. 2 down and Sanchez is gone. So 2 out space is clear for Adam Eaton. 5-4, that's a double question mark. 1-4 is going to be a single, but that's out of range. So Eaton's got to earn it. 3-5, question mark 8. He might. 1-11's a hit. That's a 9, so that's another triple. Second triple of the game for Adam Eaton. This one, though, comes with 2 outs. So there's 2 outs now, and it's up to Robles to get a hit to try to get back in this game, down 5-3 here in the bottom of the 7th. Brebbia, no strat roll. Here's Robles. 3-3, strikeout chance, 7, got him. So that's going to do it. That triple was wasted. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the 8th. It is still St. Louis 5 and the Nationals 3. And we'll need a new pitcher for both teams because Brebbia is only a 1-inning guy. But we'll definitely need a pitcher for the Nationals, and it's going to be Matt Grace, another lefty, because you got Colton Wong leading off. So Matt Grace will be on. Brebbia goes 1 inning, gives up a hit, nothing else with a strikeout. So top of the 8th we go, rather, and Matt Grace is your pitcher. 4th pitcher used by the Nationals. He'll be facing the top of the order, Colton Wong, Jerko, and Carpenter. So 2 out of 3 are left-handed, which makes sense to use Grace. 3-1, and against a righty, that'd be a home run check, but against a lefty, it's a strikeout check. That's a 15, but that's too much. So Wong gets to hit 3-5. He flies to right. 1 down, and that brings up Jerko. 1-2, that's a range play. 6-4, star 5, fly to center. Range of Michael Taylor is only a 2. But he gets it, so Michael Taylor somehow got to that. 2 down for Matt Carpenter. 4-4, that's a blank. We go to Carpenter. 3-3, fly to center. Taylor's there again. Inning's over. So nothing doing for the Cardinals in the 8th. Matt Grace goes his 1 inning, and he's done, giving up nothing. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. Still 5-3, and we need a new pitcher for the Cardinals, as Brebbia has already gone his 1 inning. It'll be Kendrick, Adams, and Gomes, so they probably want to go to a righty. Let's see who they might want to go to. They're going to go to, who do they want to go to here? They're going to go to they're going to go to Giovanni Gallegos. Giovanni Gallegos is on. Giovanni Gallegos. He will be on, facing Kendrick, then Adams, then Gomes. 5-3, bottom of the 8th. 3-1, star line against a lefty, but a blank against the right-hander, so Kendrick gets to swing. 4-1, and against a right-hander, that's a ground ball out to the pitcher. So Kendrick is out. Here's Adams. He homered his last time up. 5-6, won't do it this time. That's an automatic out. And it's going to be a 1, which is a fly to center. 2 down. I may have missed a special K on that first at bat. I didn't check the D20 to see what the result was. I forgot to do that. It could have been a 1-4. That ground ball to the pitcher would have been a strikeout, but it really at this point is irrelevant, but I need to remember to check that. The special Ks. 2-5 for Gallegos' card is a hit by pitch. Now remember, they already had a hit by pitch, so if he hits him, he's out of there. That's a 10, he's a 0, so that's a 14, no hit by pitch. It's an inside pitch, and Gomes is leering out at him, but umpire Marvin Hudson is not issuing any kind of a heave-ho. He's going to let him go, so Gomes gets to swing. 4-4, and he's going to fly it to center to end the inning. And Gallegos does his job, 1-2-3. He goes 1 inning, not allowing anything. So we go to the top of the 9th. It is still 5-3 in favor of the Cardinals. We need a new pitcher for the Nationals. And it will be Wander Suero. Wander Suero will be coming on. The right-hander. Facing Marcell Ozuna. So Ozuna homered his last time, but he's doubled and homered. 6-6, he's not tired, so there's no single there. 1-3, pops to first. Adams puts it away, one away. Tyler O'Neill. 4-5, that's a home run question mark. 1-18, that passes. So 1-9, and another backup player will hit a home run. Unbelievable. And of course he did it. So how about that? Another backup player hits a home run. 4 home runs, except for Ozuna. 3 of the 4 were by backups. The B team, so-called B team, and they've hit 6 home runs, or scored 6 runs, hit 4 home runs. Unbelievable that this has happened. Dave Martinez doesn't know what to do. Just totally snake bit. 4-4, wild, nothing's going on, reboot. 5-4, strikeout plus, got him, but that's a little consequence. Here's Weeders. 6-6, he's not tired yet. 1-4, lines it right to Suero to end the inning. So Suero, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. Suero goes 1 inning, gives up a hit and a run, and he got a strikeout. But Strasburg's looking like he's going to be the losing pitcher unless the Nationals somehow miraculously come back from a 6-3 deficit. It is a save situation, but Hicks is, like I said, is not available because he's pitched two games in a row. So the Redbirds, the Cardinals, will go to somebody else to get a save, and they're going to go to Andrew Miller. He had 6 saves on the season, so they're going to go to Andrew Miller to try to lock it down. All I did was go to the guy that had the second most saves, and that's Andrew Miller. So Andrew Miller is on to face Dozier, Defoe, and Taylor, unless they want to go to the bench. On the bench, you got Carter Kieboom, Kurt Suzuki to be the only one I would think you'd want to use. I don't think you want to use Kieboom. So we'll see how it goes. You may pinch it for Michael Taylor, or if it gets down to the pitcher, they would use Suzuki to hit for the pitcher as well. Miller to Dozier. 5-6, that's the ballpark card. We're going to Nationals Park. 4-3, that's a single to left field. So Dozier, leadoff single, gets it started. No strat roll because he's a 1, minus a 1 is a nothing, and there's no chance of a balk or a pickoff. Here's Wilmer Defoe. 3-4, that's a potential, I'm sorry, it's a double question mark. He's a switch hitter batting right-handed. 1-6 is automatic out, but that's a 16, so no play. Defoe gets to swing. 6-6, he's going to single to center field. So how about that? Defoe with the single. Now, the Nationals are down by 3. So I'm thinking they're supposed to play station to station for now. So we're going to hold Dozier at second base. When you're down by 3, you don't want guys getting thrown out on the base paths. So now Michael Taylor is up. He's a 250 hitter. He just runs into some bad luck here. Maybe he can do something against the lefty. We shall see. On deck is Kurt Suzuki to hit for Suero. So Suzuki will be pinch hitting. He's on deck. But Michael Taylor is the man right now. And this is the third batter face for Miller. So he's going to be tired after this. 6-2, and it's an automatic out against a righty. Let's see what kind of out it is. It's a 4, which is a ground ball to third. Could be a double play. He's a 0, but he's a +1. Plus they're halfway, makes it a 2. The pivot at second, Wong is a 0. But since it's a ground ball to third, we have to see what kind of ground ball it is to third. It's a 2, which means it's toward the line. So the double play, if they get it, would be 5 unassisted at third base, and then 5-3. There would not be a play to second base. But it's a 1-2 for a double play. And they get it, of course. Naturally they do. So Dozier is out 5 unassisted, and Taylor is out 5-3 to complete the double play. Defoe does go to second base, but little consequence now. So nice play by Jerko. He stepped on the bag and threw to first to complete the double play. Now we get the pinch hitter Suzuki Now Miller is tired, but they might want to go ahead and let him try to get that save because of that double play. Now he's not really in jeopardy. The tying run is still on deck. So they're going to let Miller stay in there. If he gets to one of the fatigue rolls, he will be subject to it. So here's the pinch hitter, Suzuki. 6-3, that's a straight up home run. That's a 13. That's a 13 against lefties. Kurt Suzuki, a 2-run pinch hit home run for Kurt Suzuki. Who says RJL is the only one that can have ninth inning magic? A 2-run homer for Kurt Suzuki cuts the lead to 6-5. A pinch hit 2-run homer, no less. 6-5, and that's going to be it for Miller. He cannot get the save like he wanted. He will have to come out. Miller goes 2/3 of an inning, and he will give up 3 hits and 2 runs. Boy, that double play was a killer. Could have been a 3-run shot without that. Let's see, and no walks or strikeouts. So now they're going to go to Gant, see if he can get the save, because Gant did have 1 save. I'm sorry, he had 3 saves. He's the next one in line. Next most saves is John Gant with 3. So Gant is going to come on. Needs to get the final out. Bases are empty, but the score is now 6-5, and he's got to deal with Adam Eaton. So not bringing the lefty in, Webb. They're going to bring in Gant because he has the 3 saves. 3-1, and it worked. Look at that, automatic out in the first play. Eaton is out on a ground ball to third. Ball game is over. Cardinals sweep the series. Nationals have now lost 5 in a row, although they had a valiant effort in the 9th, scoring 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and nobody left. Gant gets the save. The win still belongs to Dakota Hudson, and the loss goes to, so Hudson's now 3-3, and the loss goes to Strasburg, and Strasburg drops to 3-2. So final score 6-5, favor of the Cardinals. I don't think either team made an error. Left on base, the Cardinals only left 1 runner on base the entire game. That's unbelievable. The only man left on base was a Harrison Bader single. Everybody else they scored. They got on base, they scored. Double, home run. Home run. Single kept them from scoring. Home run. So that's the only guy left on base was Harrison Bader. One left on. Do you believe that? 1. Let's check how many hits they only had. Let's see, was it 7 hits? 6 runs on just 7 hits, but 4 of those hits were home runs. And for the Nationals, they left on 3, 4, 5, and they garnered 10 hits. So there you go, the final totals. Let's move the Cards out of the way. The Nationals too, not just the Cards, but the Nationals. All right, so final score, St. Louis wins it 6-5, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and 1 left for the Cardinals. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and 5 left for the Nationals. Hudson, the winner, he's 3-3. Strasburg, the loser, 3-2. And Gant, with the save, I'm assuming that's his first because I don't think he had any saves coming into here. Nationals now dropped to 20-10, and the Cardinals are now 21-10. The Cardinals now have a better record, although they're in the other division. So Nationals' woes continue. They lose the last game of the Padres series, and then all 4 from the Cardinals at home, no less. And add insult to injury, or injury to insult, Juan Soto is now officially on the disabled list or injured list, and Andrew Stevenson has been called up. So they'll see what they can do with that. They're going to have Jeremy Hellickson on the mound against Jared Eichhoff of the Phillies. That'll be the next game as we move on from Nationals Park up north 95, up the Interstate 95 up north to Citizens Bank Park, and the Nationals will be taking on the Phillies. And don't look now, the Phillies, if they win their game that was played with this series of games, they could be up to 17-14. They'd only be 3.5 back. So Mets and Phillies are gaining on the Nationals, so they got to be careful about that. So that's going to do it from here. Final score, Cardinals 6, Nationals 5. 5-game losing streak now for the Nationals. They're going to try to turn it around with Hellickson in Philadelphia, but that's not a good combination. So we just have to wait and see, will the Nationals ever get this thing straight. We shall see how it plays out. Maybe it's just things evening up from their hot start and kind of balancing out in the statistics. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know, but Dave Martinez certainly is a picture of frustration, as they thought they had this game, a great advantage in this game because of the matchup with playing the Cardinals B team, but unbeknownst to them, their B team plopped out 3 of the 4 home runs. So what are you gonna do? Mama said there'd be days like this, and they certainly are. And we say bye-bye to Juan Soto for a little bit as he goes on the disabled list or injured list, and Andrew Stevenson will take over for him as they head to Philly. So that's going to do it from here. Hope you enjoyed that presentation of Inside Pitch, Washington Nationals 2019 style. And I hope you enjoy playing whatever game you happen to choose to play, however you happen to like to play it. And as usual, I'll see you all down the road.